Hi guys, how are you doing? So today I'm going to talk about the whole Dimebag situation with Dean Guitars, and I'm not going to go on too much about the Dime and Dean thing in too much detail because I know absolutely nothing about it, and I'm not going to pretend to either. That's between Dimebag's family, or at least Rita and Dean Guitars. It's between those two. The argument is theirs, and things happen and people fall out. And obviously both parties have different views to the argument, and I don't get involved in other people's arguments, especially on my channel. And also I don't usually do videos that are just on things that are trending. So for those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, something happens where something is trending, like say when Mesa Boogie sold part of their company or whatever, their brand, to Gibson. That was a trending thing, everyone was talking about it, so it was hashtag Mesa Gibson trending its ass off, and every YouTuber rushed straight to their camera, put it on a stand, kind of like what I've done today, and started talking about the situation because it gains them views and keeps them high in the rankings. And I've never done that and got involved in that, even when Eddie passed, obviously, as an EVH artist myself for God knows how many years now. I didn't make a video about it because I think it's in poor taste to start chasing after views when something quite tragic has happened, or just the same chasing views if something has happened that's trending. It's just not me. For those of you that don't know, I was playing Dean guitars, Dimebag guitars, Razorbacks for probably 4-5 years before I actually moved to Jackson Guitars as an endorsed artist. So for this reason, it's quite important for me to make a video. And I had a Dean Razorback Explosion that I pre-ordered, that guitar, and it took months for it to come, but I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. Massive Dimebag fan, obviously, and a big Dean Guitars fan too. So when I ordered that guitar, I waited, and I probably got one of the first 5 or 6 in the UK. I didn't have a YouTube channel or anything like that then, so you didn't see it unless you came to see the band. I then ordered a Razorback Shards. I then talked to Dean Guitars in the UK and was in good contact with them. It was actually Bill Lewington that was in charge of Dean Guitars over here back then. Wow, there's like a huge, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a massive bomber or something flying over. Anyway, it's shaking my house. Yeah, so I was in contact with Bill Lewington over here in the UK, and they hooked me up with a Dean Cemetery Gates guitar. I actually got on the Dean artist website, even though I wasn't strictly an endorsed artist, so to speak, but I got deals on their guitars like what an artist would. I got the Cemetery Gates one. That was actually the best sounding Razorback out of them all. The other two, they were all made in Korea, I believe, but the other two, the Explosion and the Sharp, did not sound quite as good as that Cemetery Gates one. And they changed. This was when Dean Zielinski left, and they changed something about where they were making them, how they were making them and stuff, and he didn't agree, I think. And the Cemetery Gates one had chrome hardware, so that's how you can tell the original Razorbacks from the later ones, because they changed the hardware, the trem, the Grovers to chrome. And for me, that guitar, the Cemetery Gates one with all the chrome hardware, the later ones actually sounded better than the original ones. I then ended up with a Razorback V. That was a good guitar too. I liked that guitar. I left the Dimebag in there, which I'm not a massive fan of. And it sounded okay in that guitar. It sounded pretty good if you're into something a bit different from your regular pickups. Anyway, everyone's going on about what's going to happen now, because Rita is saying that Dime and his estate or whatever own the Stealth, the Dean Stealth shape, and also the Razorback shape. and Dean Guitars don't, and she's parted ways with them. So everyone's like, well, if you part ways with them, then what are you going to do? You're probably not going to stop building guitars. So is there going to be a Dimebag brand of guitars in its own right, made somewhere, where you can get the Stealth dime shape and also the Razorback dime shape, which is what Rita is saying that they own rights to? Obviously, Dean Guitars invented the ML, so that will stay. And what people are saying is, where's she going to go? Where's she going to go now to make these new guitars, if she is going to go somewhere, which we probably think she is? And everyone's saying, well, Ola obviously is such a massive fan of Dimebag, as half of the world is, to be honest. Half of the world's metal guitarists are fans of Dimebag, so he is no different from anybody else, including myself. But with him having his own brand, Solar Guitars, what people are saying is she should go there to Solar Guitars and Ola should make them. A lot of people are saying, well, maybe she should just start her own brand, Dimebag Guitars, whatever, and it should be its own guitar brand in its own right, like, you know, Ola has done with Solar. Oh, Ola Solar. Never noticed that before. What I'm saying and what I'm going to throw in, which will probably not happen in a million years, is that for those of you that don't know, but probably everybody does, Dimebag was a massive fan of Eddie Van Halen, and he was a huge influence on Dime's playing. All the crazy whammy tricks and all that are an extension of what Eddie was doing, obviously, and Eddie influenced tons of guitarists. But Dimebag, when he was laid to rest in his casket, has Eddie's Bumblebee yellow guitar in the casket with him. He was laid to rest with that in there, which is quite important. Maybe if Dimebag could have a say himself, would he go to EVH guitars? He knew Eddie, he got on well with Eddie, and he's a massive influence of him. So would he take his guitar brand, if he was alive, and go to EVH? Would he do what Zakk Wylde did with Wild Audio and just start his own brand? Or would he go to Ola? Who knows? But for me, I just thought I'd throw it out there because it makes sense. Jones is here. My little Jonesy. Oh. Jones has come to see us. So yeah, to me, it makes sense for him or for Rita to consider EVH, and they make extremely good quality guitars as well that are super affordable. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw it out there. What do you guys think? Where do you think that she, being Rita, is going to go with the Dimebag guitar thing? And do you agree with me that you think it would be really cool for Dimebag's name and also Eddie's logo to be on a headstock and, you know, have their own guitar together? I think that would be a real nice tribute to two amazing guitarists that have passed away, to have both their logos, both their names on one guitar. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, I don't usually do videos like this. It's not really for views or because it's trending or anything like that. It's just because I wanted to put it out there. And being an EVH artist and also a massive Dimebag fan, I figured I'd just put it out there. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and click the bell. Also, the other reason it's a good idea is because I would probably be one of the first people in the UK to get hold of one. So that'd be nice. See you soon.